Welcome to a collaboration by Mystigal and Tarot. Where today we're going to do a reading for Scorpio. See what the universe has to say about Scorpio today. We're also part of this marvelous group on Facebook called Free Tarot Readings for All. And this is where you can get your questions answered. So feel free to join. It'll be extremely fun. And with that said, if you're ready, let's begin. So the first card here, we've got the Six of Pentacles in upright position. So we're talking about equal give and take. We're talking about something that is just very fair and just. We're talking about generosity and sharing, influence and nobility. So you're being very equal with yourself. I'm getting a sense that you're being equal with your sharing, and it could be due to a decision that you have to make. You have chosen to make the choice to be equal in your give and take, and it is something that will benefit you in the long run, I can see, because we've got a Knight of Swords, and it says that you're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world, and you're ready to take on the benefits that's going to be good to you, and you're going to be fearless, ambitious, competitive, logical, and skilled in whatever you're doing. And we've got a Wheel of Fortune in a reverse position. So what this tells me is it gives me vibes about completing karmic cycles. And what you're doing by giving equally to yourself and others fairly and making a choice to do so is to actually complete a karmic cycle. And this will benefit you by helping you take a methodical approach so you achieve your dream. So this is something that will benefit you in the long run overall. And I can see that you're working towards your future. You're being conservative, methodical, and dependable and patient. You're ready to take on the world, that it seems. And you are also looking at the silver lining in all your situations. You're trying to see the best in every situation that you can. You're getting a bit of acceptance, hope. You've got a bit of forgiveness in you. You're just really being positive in this whole entire procedure. And you have gratitude and clarity and kindness as well, because you're trying to move forward in positivity, as well as a bit of healing. So you're doing a bit of healing in your whole entire process. And we've got a Lover's card in a reverse position. So what this tells me is that you've got a bit of self-love and self-care in the process of this procedure, and you're doing this because you've made a decision to give equally to yourself as to others. So you're giving to yourself by really giving yourself a lot of self-care and self-love, and you're doing this by really cutting out the people that are malicious, cutting out people that are manipulative, cutting out people that do not serve your highest good and the highest good of all that is involved in your situation. You're intelligent, you're quick, you're complex, you're graceful, and you're just using all these skills in order to cut out people that do not serve your highest good. And you're doing this because you are able to see that sometimes a victory is not worth the price. So you're wondering if sometimes what you're doing is not worth whatever that you're paying for it. So you might be feeling a bit selfish, but that's towards your highest good and to all, because you might see that the conflict and aggression is not worth the price, and you might see that you might be self-sabotaging sometimes if you push forward towards your goals despite your feelings of the hint that you might not want to move forward. And so you might want to take these hints and these vibes on board, because they will serve you in the long run. And I can see you're really tuning into your intuition. You've got change and fluctuation behind you, and that is causing you to tune into your intuition, because right there is your wisdom. That is where you can find your sound judgment and common sense. So well done, you. And you are also seeking healing in this situation. Let's see what kind of healing you're seeking for. It is in terms of finances. So you might be seeking healing in terms of finances. You might be seeking healing in terms of feeling how you're going to go about your achieving your finances. So you might be seeking healing around your abundance mindset. You might be seeking healing around feelings of lack. And that is a good thing, because that's going to lead to your abundance in the end. And we've got a Magician in reverse. So this indicates that you might need to look for people who are insecure around you, who might need to want to bring you down. So this gives me vibes about people who are just not good for you, who are weak, who are manipulative. And you might be feeling this yourself. You might be feeling like you want to manipulate, and that is probably something that you want to look for, because this will probably be something that will bring you to a place where you are not satisfied with yourself, because if you're not doing good, you're going to feel that you are not doing yourself a favor. So this might be something that you want to look for. And you can always call on your natural confidence. So you can rely on your natural confidence. You can rely on natural warmth, passion, enthusiasm, determination, because this is what your strengths are. You are adaptable, you are a steady force, you are an independent person. And this will lead you to really surrendering to spirit, because from what I can see, this karmic cycle that you're trying to end here is requiring you to surrender to spirit. And this healing and self-love that you have here is requiring you to surrender to spirit. There's a lot of healing that is at work here, and that is what I can see for you, Scorpio. There's a lot of healing in this reading, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Over to you, Sis, please.
All right. Now we're going to do Scorpio, what you need to know now. First two cards are going to be the situation. The next two cards will be what happens next. The two cards after that will be what to do, and the last two cards will be what not to do. All right, Scorpio, hopefully we can give you something worth your time. Now, okay. It seems like you're doing a lot of research, you're doing a lot of, you're working towards something here. Education, perseverance, you're doing, sounds like a Scorpio to me, yeah. What's going to happen next? Seems like the ego might come and actually it might bring up some obstacles. So just be careful about what you're doing. I don't really get. Let me just clarify. What are you working towards? Yeah, okay. Don't be so hasty when it comes to your research and it comes to the work you're moving towards. It could be like a work situation. It could be like finances. And it seems like it's going to bring you to a situation where you're going to be kind of like flattering yourself and kind of being a bit, to lead you to some sort of embarrassment here, some sort of arrogance and some sort of delays due to this arrogance. What you should do is make sure you're balancing the situation here. So like, I'm sorry, Scorpio. Okay, yes, something's coming across quite malicious and vindictive here. So just make sure you're not acting off some past hurt, and because that's not going to give you any success. Make sure you're doing this for yourself, and anything you're researching, and you're not trying to compete with someone else. What you shouldn't do is persevere. Okay, so it seems like here there's some sort of you're in awe. There might be a person or a job that you're after that is you're taking a leap of faith. Risk is a step to success, and I'm glad you're taking that, because that's the main ingredient to success. Look at the music industry. Like these days, there's not much money in music, so they go by a certain formula, and you're trying something different here, which is commendable. But just be careful, because just figure out what reasons you're doing these things by. Whoop. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of obstacles and a lot of competition ahead. You're going to be able to overcome them as long as you're doing enough research. You just need to make sure you're not too hasty when it comes to taking your first steps towards this, because there's going to be a lot of competition. A lot of people are going to be vying for whatever you're doing. It could be a career reading that we're looking at here, and we've got a pentacle here. This is a seed, right? This is a seed. You need to take this opportunity. You need to plant it. You need to take care of this, because this is something that's obtainable, and it could be money. I don't think so, because it's a seed. So this could be the idea in which you're prevailing with, and you're going to be careful with it. Don't do this because someone else has hurt you or you're in competition with someone else. Do this for yourself and do this for the right reasons. Take your time. Don't do the Knight of Swords. I know that's what you're going to do, but just take a step back before you do that, because this is an actual opportunity of you got substance, something you can actually hold in the 3D, the real world, right? So you need to be just be a little bit careful. Make sure you take your time. There are going to be competition. You are taking risk. Risk is a step to success. I think you're doing the right thing, but just be careful. All right. All right. Thank you.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if that is, we'll see you in the next one.